Valheim just posted this on their Twitter, so of course we're going to take a look at it. It is an update about the Deep North that contains a video and a blog post. So there is much to look at and much to read, and the very first thing we see, of course, is this picture on screen right here. Now, one can assume, of course, this is footage of the actual Deep North itself, and you're immediately met by the trees and the foliage. So it's not just going to be a snowy desert. I guess we could have, predicted that, but it seems there's actually quite a lot of trees, maybe a few more than I personally expected, and potentially some different types of trees. We expect that really with a new biome, some new types of wood and that kind of thing. So that's pretty cool. Now, just down by the foot there of the Viking, we see something in the water, which could easily just be, a rock, of course. But yeah, we've got blobs in the game, and we've got the tars, and I just wonder whether, there could be some sort of mob there, but I am potentially just reading too much into that. Of course, the landscape itself is covered in snow. Again, we would definitely expect that. I wonder, though, whether this snow will in any way be collectible or used as something we can make. Even if you could just make snowballs to throw at your friends for fun, that'd be pretty cool. But certainly, making a snowman would be great, for decoration and stuff like that. Or even maybe some other items. I certainly think there'll be some food items, and snow could be used in that. But we'll see. We'll see whether or not they add that. So they have made this video, and what they're doing for the Deep North, it seems, is taking us on a bit of a journey. So we're starting here. We're following the voyage of Herva Bloodtooth, and she is a Viking that is going to be heading to the Deep North for us, and we're going to experience that with her.
The Deep North. The final obstacle before I can prove myself worthy.
So a bit of an early pause there, but it's interesting, they do say here about it being the final obstacle before I can prove myself worthy. So 1.0 is going to be coming out in conjunction with the Deep North. Now, whether that means that there will be updates to other parts of the Valheim world as well, if it's a 1.0 thing, we're not sure just yet. And obviously, there might be some mini updates in between now and whenever the actual proper 1.0 is released. It's not necessarily going to be at the exact same time as the Deep North update, but it's just interesting. What do you guys think? Will there be changes to the rest of the world, or are we really just focusing on this one biome for this update?
The trials have been many, and so have the deaths. I have lost friends dear to me. But at last...
Okay, so just off the top of my head, this does kind of look like new armor to me. I might be wrong. I'm sure someone will point that out in the comments, but obviously we definitely expect new armor to come with the new biome, so it wouldn't really be surprising if there is some, but maybe this is our first little look at it. And that's it. That's where that video ends, so a very short look there at the Deep North, obviously just kind of teasing the way that they're going to be doing it. Let's see what else is said here, though. There are other images as well. Let's take a look at this one down here and see what else is being said. So obviously the skyline itself is pretty cool. We're going to have those northern lights there, which will be a very nice feature. Just, yeah, it will look really cool. Probably not any, use to it as such, but just a nice look. And other than that, we're just really seeing stuff that we already know is in the game. Nothing new at the moment really being teased here. And the text that goes with this is kind of interesting. They say about how the northern lights and the snow-covered trees are there to welcome any questing traveler. Now, I wonder if that is a clue. Is there going to be some sort of quest that comes with the Deep North where we have to go up there to complete a quest, as well as obviously we're expecting there to be a Deep North boss. So perhaps it's like a twofold thing. There's going to be some important new quest as well. It's also possible I'm reading too much into this. And of course, they say it's not as peaceful as it first appears, which we would expect. Lots of terrifying enemies, although we don't yet know what they will be. Just a reminder, the Valheim convention is happening in just a couple of days' time, and we'd love to see as many of you there as possible. There's all kinds of Valheim things happening. I myself will be there and be live for much of the day, and we'd love to hang out with some of you guys. So if you want to check that out, click the video on the screen now. And other than that, I look forward to seeing you guys at Valcom.